Hello, my name is Joseph Seiden, and this is my publicity plan for Samurai. Born on Oahu's North Shore in Hawaii, he began taking guitar lessons at the tender age of 8 and was brought up as many of the children there to live his life in the spirit of aloha. His family moved to San Diego, California during his teenage years, and he quickly found a handful of local alt rock groups to play with. This lasted for a couple of years, but he eventually decided to go solo as a way to secure more artistic freedom and get back to his roots. This path eventually led him to the University of San Diego, where he majored in music with performance emphasis and was able to polish his unique alt rock sound influenced by the rhythms of Dave Matthews and Bob Dylan. Unique to Samurai are his lyrics about living life in the spirit of aloha, which he grew up with as a child in Hawaii, consisting of themes about treating everything and everyone with respect. The spirit of aloha carries from his lyrics to his performances, and they can often be seen and felt before, during, and after his performances. This gives his performances an extremely unique and almost spiritual feel. Samurai performs at a handful of venues across San Diego. The first of the bars where Samurai often frequents is called the Shut House, which specializes in rock music performances and encourages sing-along participation. This particular bar brings out a huge part of what typically goes on during Samurai's live performances. Set up originally for competitive purposes, its dueling mic setup brings to light the harmony or aloha of Samurai's performances as individuals complement as opposed to compete with Samurai's vocals. Another bar where Samurai performs on a somewhat frequent basis is called the Cash Bar, which is a small bar that features live music almost every day of the week, ranging from established artists and bands to unknown local ones and everything in between. Again, bringing to light another aspect of Samurai's live performances, attendees can often be found accompanying him with rhythms provided by their own handheld percussion instruments, which are allowed at all of Samurai's live performances. Lastly, Samurai also performs at a bar called 11, which features resident artists and his local go-to bar for the live rock music. Yet another example of Samurai's live performances, he can often be sighted in the crowd at this bar in particular rather than on stage, as a huge portion of living the spirit of aloha lies in the L, Lokahi, which stands for working with unity. Samurai's demographic is between the ages of 16 and 25, with the latter half obviously serving as a focus for his bar performances. This demographic is typically comprised mostly of male students that place a huge amount of importance in partying and social interaction and are well versed and receive the majority of their information through the internet and social networking sites, and are among the largest group of live alt rock show attendees. The ideal fans for Samurai are individuals that already live their lives in the spirit of aloha or have an interest in doing so. Given the importance placed on one's life and living in the spirit of aloha, it only makes sense that Samurai has closely associated himself with various businesses and organizations which align themselves with the same values. For this reason, the Surfrider Foundation chapter of San Diego, which is a nonprofit focused on the environmental protection of local oceans and beaches, would be a perfect partnership opportunity. Hansen Surf Shop, which is the largest surf shop in San Diego and based around the spirit of aloha, would be a great co-branding opportunity. And Hawaiian Spring Waters, which is a company that produces natural spring water from Hawaii, would be a great sponsorship opportunity for Samurai. All of these opportunities also target a similar demographic, making them even more ideal. Media publicity is definitely a key when it comes to emerging artists. For this reason, I would consider the following niches as possible publicity options. The San Diego Reader, which is a go-to free publication that lets readers know what's going on in San Diego that week. The Union Tribune, aka the UT, which is a newspaper that can be found in San Diego and covers a wide span of local news stories and more. KUSI, which is a TV station that can be found on Channel 9 and focuses on local news stories. Fox, which is a TV station that can be found on Channel 6 and focuses on local, international, and other public interest stories. KCR, which is an independent college radio station for San Diego State, covering a wide range of music genres. And KSDT, which is an independent college radio station for UC San Diego, also covering a wide range of music genres. With regards to media publicity contacts, I feel that the following three contacts could potentially be of great assistance. Jim Holman, who's the editor of the San Diego Reader's Alt Weekly section. Joshua Papas, who's the music director as well as a DJ at KCR. And Chris Collin, who's one of the two general managers as well as a music director at KSDT. When it comes to a unique merchandise item for Samurai, I feel that license plate frames with clever statements such as "Relax, where's your aloha?" would be a good fit. These license plates would also serve as promotional tools for displaying Samurai's website as well. When it comes to guerrilla marketing, Samurai would take both a stack of cards with his website, social networking sites, and upcoming performances on it, as well as his guitar, and go to common areas in San Diego, such as downtown, aka the Gaslamp District, and Ocean Beach. There he would set up and play a couple of songs repetitively while directing those expressing an interest to visit him on the internet or in person at one of his live shows to hear more. All of the previously stated publicity avenues would be executed to increase attendance at Samurai's performance at the Aloha Run in San Diego, which is not just a 5K run, but is also a huge event that includes live music. 6 months prior to the event, I would contact the event to ensure that my performance gets booked. 4 months before the event, I would contact both sponsors as well as co-branders in order to secure the needed financial capital, strengthen my advertising, and give myself time in the case that I run into issues, such as the fact that one of my sponsors provides a competing product to one of the event sponsors. 2 months before the event, I would begin the guerrilla marketing campaign as a way to give those interested a taste of Samurai's music, and as well as plant a seed that will be germinated leading to the event. It would also be at this time that I would contact Joshua Papa of KCR and Chris Collins of KSDT to both ensure that Samurai's music was receiving adequate airplay and set up in studio interviews as the event neared. A month prior to the event, I would reach out to Jim Holman of the San Diego Reader as well as those at the Union Tribune with a press release and to secure an interview as well as order an adequate number of Samurai's license plates to sell at the event. I would like to thank you for viewing my podcast. If you have any questions, I would encourage you to contact me at jseiden@fullsail.com. Have an amazing day, and don't forget to live your life in the spirit of aloha.